We're going to build a little same game parlay here,
Let's do
B-Matt.
it.
That's you're known for on the Twitter sphere a lot of the times. I love, I'm a sucker for the SGPs.
That's
We'll
right.
start with your favorite one, and that's targeting Derek Lively, but not just his assists, which was a most bet prop. It's him in general.
Yeah. So also not great to know is that I was on the early end of betting that at BetMGM, the over 1.5 assists. So, but look, I digress. Derek Lively, I just think he's, we've seen what he's been able to do in limited minutes. He's been able to clear this line in 5 of his last 6 games. And the only time he missed was, in large part due to a knee to the back of the head from Karl Anthony Towns, who just seemed to ruin a lot of things last series. But, I think when you look at him, he's just somebody that's taken on a role where, all right, he can go well above any of his lines with points, rebounds, or assists. So I kind of like the catch-all here. Again, something he's cleared in 5 of his last 6. I think, he's got a little bit more mobility to him than Gafford might, as far as, being able to move out a little bit. And he's just been so good and impressive for a rookie, just not making many mistakes. So I like the assist angle, and I like the over 16.5 PRA. So I'm going to make that the first pick.
Yeah, we talked to Andrew Gafford, might be being played off the floor. Lively, more athletic, more able to kind of hold his own against Tatum and Horford. Definitely the athleticism advantage too. But all right, so I'm going to give the second leg of the parlay. You gave out Derek Lively in his PRA. Well, how about we stick to the Derricks here? Derek White over 2.5 3-pointers made is my next leg. I just love this one for Derek White. And Jim Turvey talked about how he likes him to average over 3 threes per game in this postseason series. And you look and dig deeper into the numbers. Derek White, 3+ threes in 6 of 8 games at home this postseason, 8+ 3-point attempts in 10 of 11 postseason games. Struggled a bit from 3 against Indy at times, but I think the volume's there. And when Kristaps Porzingis is on the floor, Derek White's numbers don't actually go down. They are beneficial. Derek White won't be played off the floor. His defensive needs are way too high here to shut down and try and guard the Dallas guards. So what does this lead to? Derek White being on the floor 35, 40 minutes a game. A guy who is probably just on the floor to shoot threes, given Jaylen Brown and the Jays, Jason Tatum. All the attention is going to be there. Kristaps Porzingis' return, I think, actually helps space the floor a bit for Derek White as well. So that'll be the second leg of the parlay. Derek White, 3 threes. Think you can also ladder it if you want to get a little bit crazy. But B-Matt, take us home. It wouldn't be a B-Matt Charlie SGP if we didn't get a booster to make this above 10-1.
All right. So I'm going to go with who I think is playing as the best player in the world right now, Luka Doncic, right? Like, Luka Doncic's triple-double is, something I've looked at. If you go back and you look at both games, in which he played the Celtics this year, he has a triple-double in both games. And not just that, so let's talk about both games here. So the first game, he had 33 points, 18 assists, and 12 rebounds. Or pardon me, 18 rebounds and 13 assists. Next game, we go to 37 points, 12 assists, and 12 rebounds and 11 assists. So, look, Luka's usage is insanely high. I think that he's going to see a lot of blitzing, potential doubles, even potentially pre-screen. So I think, really when you look at what that defensive attention means, it just means open looks for his teammates. And I think this is a series or this is a game too, where, they're going to come out, maybe try to limit him early, not let him get going. So I like that he's done it twice, and I like that we're getting this, a number that's going to put it over 10-1, which you and I both like. So yeah, look, I'm not going to overthink this one. Just give me Luka for a triple-double.
Perfect compliment to Derek Lively. If we get the over 6.5 PRA, maybe, a handful of assists to Derek Lively. Who just alley-oop at home, because he did shoot 100% from the field last series. I love this one. And just a reminder of the recap of the SGP, a 12-1 parlay, Derek Lively over 16.5 PRA, and Luka Doncic record a triple-double from Brian Matthews. And then, of course, me rounding out that 3-legger with a Derek White over 2.5 threes made. Put it all together, and you got 12-1 odds.